What's up guys? I'm here with
Talia Ganyas.
Ashley May Camilo.
Rachel Laura.
And I'm Laika Valino.
and we are here to present to you our simple inventory system using C++ structure. So what is this code that we made? So this is a simple C++ program that works as a basic inventory system. It lets you save details for up to 3 products, automatically marks if the product is available or out of stock, and lets you search for product easily using their product ID number. This code that we made uses programming concepts like struct, enum, struct, arrays, and linear search.
Enum or enumeration is a custom data type that creates a fixed set of allowed values. It is used when your data has only specific possible states or choices, which helps avoid mistakes and makes your code easy to understand. Here, we define only 2 possible statuses. In stock means the product has available stocks, and out of stock means there are no stocks left. We put this at the start of the code so we can use it anywhere in the program. It is used to label the availability of every product clearly, instead of using random words or numbers that can be written differently. We can use these fixed values so the status is always consistent, correct, and easy to read. It acts like a predefined list of options. When the program needs to mark if a product is available, it can only choose between these 2 values. It automatically assigns a simple code behind each option, but shows the clear word we define so both the system and the user can understand exactly what the status means.
So in the second part of our code, we use the data type struct. Struct or structure is a custom data type that groups different types of related information together into one single item. So in our code, we use struct, then product. Product kasi our program is all about product inventory. And inside of it, we use the data types int, ID kasi pag sinabing custom data type, nasa user kung ano yung ibibigay niya pangalan na need ng program. So, int ID. Why ID? Because ang ID is a unique number na specifically made para lang sa isang product. So, int ID, string name kung ano yung pangalan ng product, and int quantity kung ilan pa yung available na meron yung product na yon, and lastly stock status. Ito lang din yung kaninang nakalagay sa enum, which is dito malalaman kung may stock or wala ang isang product, lalabas ang in stock or out of stock.
Array is a data structure used to store multiple sets of data that have the same type, all inside one single name. It works like a list or collection that can hold many items, making it simple to store and handle a large amount of similar data. Here, we created an array named P that can hold up to 5 complete product records using the struct we made. We also added the variable count starting at 0, which will keep track of how many products we have successfully saved. We place this inside the main part of the program right before we start. Entering data so it is all ready to store information as we input it. Is used because we need to save details for more than one product instead of making separate storage space for every single item. It works like a numbered list of storage boxes. Boxes can hold one full product record. When you enter details, the program saves them one by one into each box. The count variable works like a counter every time you finish saving one product.
Loop is a command structure that repeats a set of instructions automatically as many times as you need. It is used when you have to do the same task over and over again, so you don't have to write the same codes repeatedly. Here, we created a loop that runs exactly 3 times. It repeats all the steps needed to enter product details, save data, set the status, and count each item added. We place this right after preparing our storage space, so it automatically guides the user to input all required data one by one. It is used because we need to get information for 3 products, and writing the same steps 3 times would make the code long and messy. This loop does the same task efficiently, saves time in writing code, and makes the program run smoothly and consistently for every item. It starts with starting number, checks if it still needs to run, and the increases number after every round. First round, it asks and saves details for product number 1. Second round, it asks and saves details for product number 2. Third round, it asks and saves details for product number 3. Once it finishes 3 rounds, it stops automatically. It follows the exact same steps every time, so all products are processed in the same correct way.
Linear search is a simple method used to find a specific item or information inside the list. It works by checking every stored item one by one from the very first entry up to the last, until you find what you are looking for or confirm that it does not exist. Here, we created another loop that checks each saved products, compare its ID number to the ID you entered. If they match, it displays all details and marks that the product was found. We place this right after you enter the ID you want to search for, so it starts looking immediately after getting your input. It is used because we need an easy and reliable way to locate specific data from all records we save. This method is simple and works perfectly for a small amount of data, making sure we check every entry carefully so we do not miss the item you are looking for, and clearly show the result whether it was found or not. How it works? It works like looking through items one by one until you find what you need. It starts checking from the very first product you saved. It compares the ID of that product to the ID type. It works like looking through items one by one until you find what you need. It starts checking from the very first product you saved. It compares the ID of that product to the ID you type. If they are the same, and immediately show all details and mark that the search is successful. If not, it moves to the next product and checks again. It stops checking once it has looked through all saved products. If nothing much, it shows a message saying the product was not found.
So, here is our output. So, makikita nyo dito ang tatlong product, which is choco, vanilla, and strawberry. So, ang sinerch na product ID number is 1, which is yung choco. So, meron siyang quantity na 15 and ang kanyang stock is with in stock. So, ito naman na example ng output na may out of stock. So, meron tayong potato chips, kangkong chips, and banana chips. So, ang quantity na walang stock is potato chips. Meron siyang 0 na quantity. And ang kanyang product ID na sinerch is 1. So, out of stock ang lumabas.